Okay, now we're going to go from a volume of a gas at STP to the mass. So we're going to again start with our number, unit, and chemical formula. And we're going to, we know we need to get to mass, and we have a volume. In order to get rid of volume, we're going to be able to use the fact of 22.4 liters of a gas is equal to 1 mole of a gas at STP. Since we're at STP, we can use that. We know that we have to get to liters to use the 22.4 liters equals 1 mole. So we know 1,000 milliliters equals a liter. And then we're going to have to have liters on the bottom. 22.4 liters of SO2 is equal to 1 mole of SO2. Remember that we keep the number with the unit in the conversion factor. So 22.4 liters always has to stay, 22.4 always has to stay with liters, and 1 needs to always stay with moles. And then we're going to use the fact that we know we got to get for moles, but we need to get to grams, mass. So 1 mole of SO2 is equal to its periodic table number, or its molar mass, which is 6407 grams. So 1 sulfur and 2 oxygens. And then we're going to cancel units, milliliters, milliliters, liters, liters, moles, moles. We only have left the unit of mass. That's what we needed. Grams is unit of mass, and we need sulfur dioxide. So we know we're done. Multiply numbers across the top, multiply numbers across the bottom, and divide. You should get this. Next number, example 12, we're going to go from 687.1 grams of hexane to hexane STP to liters. So we're going to start by getting rid of mass. We got to have grams on the bottom then. So we know there are 84.18 grams. That's just the molar mass of C6H12 for every 1 mole of C6H12. And then if we want to get to liters for moles, we know that for every 1 mole, there are 22.4 liters. This is the molar conversion of a gas at STP. We're going to cancel units. Grams cancel with grams, moles cancel with moles, leaving me liters. And I have 182.8 liters of C6H12 when I'm done with sig figs. Again, it would probably be actually 183. I've not been doing a good job with sig figs on this slide. I apologize for that. In this particular year, I was not teaching sig figs due to COVID. So please excuse the mistake in sig figs if this is not 2020 or 2021. The actual answer here would be, if we were doing sig figs, the actual answer here would be 183 liters. Okay, so 182.8 or 183 if we're doing sig figs. Okay, so let me go back and just make sure, in case it's a sig fig year, that we're doing proper sig figs. So this would have been, I can only have 3 sig figs here, so this would have been for proper sig figs on example number 11. If I was doing proper sig figs, I would have had to round it a little bit differently, and I would have had to say 169 for 3 sig figs, okay? And then going back to, if I can, I think this one we took care of sig figs here, and then this one here, proper sig figs would be not quite that. I can only have 3 sig figs, and that's because of 22.4. So this would be a 3 here, and that would be the proper number sig fig. Okay, now we're back to example 12. I just wanted to go back and fix sig figs for years that we're doing sig figs. Most years we will. We did not pay attention to sig figs most of 2020 and 2021. Anyway, I'm going on. Now I'd like you to try one of these, please, whichever of these candies is your favorite. If you had to choose one, whichever one, pick one. So those are answers in parentheses. See what you can do. And then once you get done with that, try one of these on your paper or notebook paper. And again, answers are in the parentheses. Thank you.